So, like Pink says, when you're surrounded by big weak know-alls, snobs, dickheads, hags, liars and evil clowns, I certainly disappear before they come for me. And certainly no purple guy, serial killer here. That one's got 22 on it, and that really is a 22-year catch 22. Complete abuse of power, position, authority and influence in public office. And Purple Guy was the serial killer in the Freddy Fazbear's cartoon series. But this is not a cartoon or a comic, it's real life, high crimes, royal blue murder, certainly not mine. Two-wheel smokers, certainly will smoke you. Do anyone's dirty work. And no beast to Punjab, Bradford, serial killer here, Africa, Dis, Norwich and Sandringham. Really don't think so, and there was a man not too long ago bundled into the back of a red van in Bradford in broad daylight. And you could have seen Ma Jezebel, Cruella de Vil, Lizzie the Lizard, now departed, Evergreen Toxic Crown Corporation, Saxe Coburn Goffer, Windsor SS. But no Black Cat, Copycat, Black Cat of Person, Son of Sam, Sandringham serial killer here. No one's got boo on it, so only is a big boo. Dis Mason Council, White Lodge, the local mafia, the local mob. And no Black Wizard here in a Volvo state. Norfolk Bacon SS, Windsor Gestapos, the local Nazis. That one's got rot on it. Plenty of rot in Dis Norfolk UK, all full of mad monster lies, bogus diagnosis and death threats. In their precision engineered black box, serial killer frame fix assassination, sealed with 7 monster lies, 7 bogus diagnoses, forged in hell. Not even Harry Houdini could escape from. More bogus diagnoses than on Jack the Ripper, who apparently have now identified using new DNA technology. But no Norfolk Jack the Kipper, Sandringham serial killer, Black Wizard terrorist, this shooter. And I did used to have a good old grey Volvo estate, 960, but no 50 shades of grey here. 6'6" in the back with the seats down, all curtained out, was my home on wheels. Just become too marked to drive, and I didn't fancy becoming a Volvo estate barbecue. If you're asleep in the back of a Volvo 960 and a crew roll up on you, you're not going to get out of that car anytime soon. So no monster serial killer here, no Black Panther, Sandringham serial killer, Black Wizard terrorist issue, I really don't think so. High royal blue crime, New Year's Day fine, September blue murder. Certainly not mine. Prince of Darkness, E.T. hybrid host, Red Dragons. And again, police surrounding my frame fixed Skoda at Hitcham, calling for backup, where I was staying in a disused beach hut. 7 miles from Sandringham. There's only no nut in a Hitcham beach hut. Sandringham Stock and Strangler, serial killer here. No Sombre, Autonomy of a Crime, no Woolly Hat, serial killer here, Africa, Dis, Norwich and Sandringham. And that is a very good crime drama suspect. They certainly did try and frame, fix and clamp. Great big suspect, Sutcliffe, Sandringham serial killer. Beard on me, but it will not fear. And they certainly will pay to make you disappear, or to cover up high crimes. Royal blue murder, certainly not mine. Can see my ex-wife, Shay Fraternal, far in person, big police council. Doctor Whom collaboration, Inspector Numbnuts Button, Mr. Fixer. Liar, liar, pants on fire, Simon Bailey don't cry, and his blonde host plainclothes lover, not true detective. That one had lab on it. A very deadly serial killer virus in Dis Norfolk UK, all delivered by Dis Post Office. Royal Mail, Postie Assassins, Vigilantes, Postie Mayor. They are the big super spreader carriers, only have infected everyone apart from me. And a very good watch, the ABC Murders, Agatha Christie, where there is a murder in a beach hut by the man who is set up as the Stockholm Strangler serial killer. That's not him at all, that's his aristocracy boss who is committing the murders. Again, Discull and Road assassins. So as always, certainly not me leaving the body of a 17-year-old sex trafficked gal on the Royal Sandringham estate killing fields, late Prince Philip's favourite hunting area. No Redcar Michael Dunn, Michael Sands, Sutcliffe Steve Wright, Warren Kissons, Brady Huntley, Fred West, Black Panther, serial killer here, Norfolk Coppers, Simon Bailey Don't Cry and his blonde host plainclothes lover and her partner, not true detectives. And to put it into context, Steve Wright, Ipswich, 22 miles from here. 5 girls murdered in 10 days, may have been involved in the Ringland murders in Norwich, also 22 miles from here. And again in Dis, Norfolk, UK, really is a 22-year catch-22, complete abuse of power, position, authority and influence in public office. And Steve Wright has just been given another life sentence for the murder of Victoria Hall. 17-year-old girl who was murdered, found naked in a ditch, dating back to 1999. So no Son of Sam, purple guy, woolly hat, serial killer here, and as always, certainly not me leaving the body of a 17-year-old sex trafficked gal on the Royal Sandringham estate killing fields. Late Prince Philip's favourite hunting area, see Prince Harry the Spare for details. The word that came off the Royal Sandringham estate killing fields, loud and clear. That one's got 666 on it. And no Clockwork Orange, Norwich train station, mountain bike rapist here. Again, I was on a woman's black Dutchy bike, not a mountain bike, but all mixed into the black shroud of Sandringham just to set me up further. No one's got 17 on it, so that is the name of the game. Set you up as a Redcar Michael Dunn, Michael Sands, to get you done in or boxed up, locked up. Throw away the key, but all to cover up high crimes, royal blue murder, and certainly not mine. And no Roy White and White Van Man, Christian B, Sandringham serial killer, Black Wizard terrorist, his shooter. No Blitz Limey, MPGP cop, ex-wife killer. No Luke Davison Plymouth, the Plymouth shooter, Terminator, no Dis shooter here. And one big assassin in Dis, riding round in a black Ford Focus. And you really can see Paul and Sarah, Dis Waterfront Inn, Dis Greyhound, Dis Saracen's Head, everyone's drunk from that poison chalice. And Christian B has just been released from prison in Germany, involved in the Madeleine McCann case. It's been going on for over 20 years now. Roy White and the White Van Man, he was beaten and stabbed up in prison recently, abducted the young girl. Sarah Payne abused and murdered her. Ian Huntley, the Sower murders, 43 miles from here. He has just died, had his head split open with a spike in prison. The Sower murders, 2 young girls. And that one's got kill on it, so they will set you up to get you boxed up, locked up, or done in, disappeared one way or another, but all to cover up high crimes. Royal blue murder, certainly not mine. No Ian Huntley here. No Brady and Hindley, Huntley and Carr, Fred and Rosemary West, Bonnie and Clyde, Jekyll and Hyde, Black Panther, serial killer here, Africa, Dis, Norwich and Sandringham. So the big disc Norfolk UK black box serial killer frame fix assassination. That one's got 666 on it. It really is a big 666 monster fix. Again, disc Mason Council, White Lodge, the local mafia, the local mob. That one had 123 on it. Again, a very good watch. Agatha Christie, the ABC murders. Again, where there is a murder and a beach up. As always, certainly no nut in a hitch and beach up. Sandringham Stock and Strangler, serial killer here, really don't think so. Disc Mason Council. White Lodge, the local mafia, the local mob. And a Prince Harry look-alike in that one, his High Royal Blue crime. New Year's Day find, September Blue murder, certainly not mine. And they do hunt more than birds of prey on the Royal Sandringham Estate killing fields. How do I know? Little birdie told me so. And a very good watch, Sombre, Autonomy of a Crime, based on actual events in France, where there was a woolly hat serial rapist, unchecked for over 30 years because of police failings. 54 women and young girls sexually abused and raped, but no woolly hat serial killer here. And that's a Picasso, it's always good to add a little bit more to your online Picasso. Very unique, standalone story. Classic masterpiece, over 22 years in the making. Africa, Dis, Norwich and Sandringham. And again, it does highlight a 22-year catch-22. Complete abuse of power, position, authority and influence in public office. So no Black Panther, serial killer here. Africa, Dis, Norwich and Sandringham. Really don't think so. So one big monster con, one big monster bluff, monster gaff, epic fail. Porky Pie, serial killer lie in Dis, Norfolk, UK. They want everyone to believe is true, but never the case 39 on all accounts. There was mention of a Suzuki Jeep, trials bike, pickup trucks, Royal Sandringham Estate killing fields, human hunt and pies. So their High Royal Blue crime, New Year's Day find, September Blue murder, certainly not mine. Now if you look up the video, Spare Murder, Johnny Botwright, I did put a Suzuki Jeep in the video. Again, Prince of Darkness, E.T. Hybrid Host, Red Dragons. SS Sandringham Wolf Pack, Wolverton Wood Farm Cottage, Human Hunt and Pies. The word that came off the Royal Sandringham Estate killing fields, loud and clear. See Prince Harry, the Spare for details. So plenty of high crimes, Jack the Ripper crimes, castles, manor houses, UK's Devil Island, country estates, and certainly not mine. And a very good watch, Pledge Jack Nicholson, that one's got serial on it, and number 10. Giant of a man called the Wizard, riding round in a black Volvo estate. Abducting children and young girls, but no Sandringham serial killer. Black Wizard terrorist, this shooter here, really don't think so. One big monster con. No one's got a fix on it. Simon Bailey don't cry, and his blonde host plain clothes lover, not true detective. Again, Dis Mason Council, White Lodge, the local mafia, the local mob, all their cronies, spies and informers. Pushing all their mad monster lies, bogus diagnoses and death threats in Dis, Norfolk, UK, and I had 22 on that one. So again, that really is a 22-year catch-22. Complete abuse of power, position, authority and influence in public office. So no Black Wizard here and a Volvo estate. A Norfolk Bacon SS. Windsor Gestapos, the local Nazis, their blue van full of 7 monster lies, 7 bogus diagnoses. And 7 2s on that one. Again, 23 on that one. Very good film. Jim Carrey, number 23. That one's also got 7 2s on it. 7 monster lies, 7 bogus diagnoses. That one's got lie on it. It's a big monster lie. And certainly no mad, deranged, insane, demon possessed, Jekyll and Hyde, number 21, or number 23, serial killer here, Africa, Dis, Norwich and Sandringham. Again, Norfolk Bacon SS, Windsor Gestapo, the local Nazis. Dis Mason Council, White Lodge, the local mafia, the local mob. And no Roy White and White Van Man, Christian B, Sandringham serial killer here. So all in the bag, and as always, certainly not me leaving the body of a 17-year-old sex trafficked girl on the Royal Sandringham estate. Killing Fields, late Prince Philip's favourite hunting area. See Prince Harry the Spare for details.